This is for you if you are facing a case of lost identity. If you feel alone, untethered, and you want a safe space to come to be remembered, just know that you are never alone on this journey. Others like you, just like you, are going through the same thing, and there is a place for you to connect, to resonate, and to heal. So you can rise, rebirth, and become the human that you came here to be. Now, before we dive into today's video of my raw truth of mistaken identity, because I'm on this journey with you, where you can find yourself, because this is what this is all about. I want you to know this, that you can be wealthy in ways that you never thought possible so that you can live a life you love. I'm Emma. Yes, there is only one Emma out there, okay, the Wealth Rebel, and I am here to share, to share how you can create your own reality by becoming you. We do this through the most painful transformations by facing our fears and doing it anyway, okay? So that every single day we meet the beauty of all of life, the ups, the downs, the love, the heartbreak, and we raise through it, we raise our vibrational energy, our love frequency, and we learn to trust ourselves, okay? So, if this resonates with you, please do like, subscribe, follow the show on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever you have found me. And if you want to go deeper with me, there's one simple thing that you need to do. All you need to do is join the next SOMA breath meditation activation workshop. Okay. SOMA gives you two core abilities. Number one, it connects you to yourself through your breath. And number two, you get to rewrite your story through rhythmic breathing, music driven shape shifts, okay, state shifts even, and clear intention setting so that your nervous system learns safety and your mind, okay, your mind learns a new narrative because that is what it is all about. And that is what Soma Breath is going to give to you. It's my gift to you. So hit the link, like, subscribe, follow, come and join me at the next workshop. It is super, super simple to do. So let's just firstly, before we dive in, do what I love to do, which is to redefine wealth. Wealth has absolutely nothing to do with the external, okay? It isn't about material assets at all. It's not about what you own, ownership, right? We have this, there's a whole conversation on ownership. I feel like I need to dive into ownership at a deeper level. But your wealth is how you experience your life. Every part of your life, every second of every minute of every hour of every day of every month, year, all of it. Okay. It's your experience, and your wealth is what you will take with you, that experience, that lived, felt, sensed experience. You don't take any of the material stuff, okay? And your wealth is measured by how you vibe. It's your vibration. If you were to stick a pin in you, it's how you vibrate. That is your measure of your wealth, okay? So your frequency expresses who you are at your very core. Every single cell, those 30 to 37 trillion cells that you have in your body create an overall frequency of your ecosystem. Okay. So if we were to stick a pin in you, you have a measured frequency. Okay. And then how you vibe around that is really, really resonant to what your wealth is. Your frequency doesn't change to please anyone. It elevates as you return to yourself. Your frequency never drops. Your vibration goes around your frequency. So your frequency really matters, but your elevation of your frequency happens when you come to yourself, and your frequency will always elevate. You came here to ascend through life. Okay? You orbit that natural frequency. So you orbit around it based on the life that you create, okay? The experiences that you allow to unfold. And when you build a life with people that you love, that you resonate with, okay? And you spend time being, doing, and having what is truly for you, okay? And this is really important. You move into your element, okay? Your wealth then reflects who you are at your very core. Your identity, and this is what this talk is all about, your identity shines and you feel it. You become your identity and you no longer feel lost, okay? And this is what this talk is all about. And I am living it right now. And I suspect that that's why you're here because you are too. And that's okay. All right, I'm on this path with you, that you are not done until the day you leave. We're here to go through this life, this journey, this roller coaster. So that is why I'm on this journey with you. I'm not done until I'm done, okay? A total loss of identity can be and is part of the journey. From moving from material wealth, which means absolutely nothing to your soul, to embodied wealth. We can't take a car, a boat, or even a person with us when we leave this beautiful life. We sometimes treat people and relationships like wealth, like we own them, right? Marriage is one of those things that I kind of, in this new way of being, I don't believe in because nothing is ownership, right? We shouldn't feel like we own things in that way, and nothing outside of you. Okay, wealth is something that we owned, right? Wealth is not something that we kind of like own when we embody it because it's nothing that's outside of you, if that makes sense. Okay. When you're in a total place, okay, and I'm just going to put it straight for you, when you are in a total place of who the am I? I'm going to save the swear words, okay? My friends will hear the F word. Who the F am I? Feeling lost, feeling purposelessness, feeling unmotivated to even carry on, you might question whether life is still this beautiful thing that you expected it to be. But know that it is. You're going through this change to find yourself. Your wealth at your very core. Transformation doesn't land overnight, okay? It asks for commitment to yourself, first and foremost, moment by moment, sip by sip of that cappuccino that you never truly tasted until you tasted it, okay? Using all of your senses every night that you sleep, every morning that you wake is another chance to ask yourself, how can I fully step into myself today to give me wealth? And this is why, with Soma Breath, you come to that monthly live session to work on your love frequency, your level of vibrational energy, your love frequency. And when you come live, or even if you just get the recording, you will receive a 22-minute daily dose with my voice, my meditative voice over the top. It's me that creates it with the help of the Soma technology, the music, to practice every day to anchor that shift. The link to join the next session is below. It's £15 to come and get that 22-minute daily dose that's yours forever. £8 a month if you join the Star Portal. And you can try 1 month for free. Star 1 month at the checkout. What are you waiting for? Okay. Now, I want to give you a very human backstory. Okay. This is what's important. I feel like sharing stories and, experience of this journey really helps us to connect to what it is that we are truly trying to achieve when it comes to wealth transformation, okay? And why Soma Breath is weaved so beautifully into it. When I decided to leave my marriage, I decided to leave back in 2021. Okay. It's now 2025, and I'm still unentangling from that. It wasn't because of anyone else, right? It wasn't because of anyone else. I had lost myself. I was just deeply unhappy with me, with the person that I was being, with who I was able to be. And I knew that I had to change. Nobody else, me. Full ownership. I started to run. I put my shoes on and I went. I started with one run a week and it just became my lifeblood. Today, I got up this morning and I put my running shoes on and I went for a 10K run. You know, I didn't do couch to 5Ks. I did it because one day I woke up and thought that's what I needed to do. You might need something different. This is my story. I joined Thornton Sands for sauna and yoga after I started running the next shift. I couldn't really afford the membership at the time. I think even a friend said to me, "Have you won the lottery?" I was like, "I just need to be there. I can't explain it." I went with one day a week, fully non-negotiable, to do yoga and sauna. It was a 1.5 hour round trip, and I still went. I was guided there, and that commitment, it's become my life. I get asked, "You're here again?" Still, with my sauna gang and my friends that I love deeply. And in 2022, I did a Wim Hof experience in Jersey where I was a wealth expert within the beautiful Catherine Morgan's wealth retreat. It was amazing. And I found the cold and I found breath work. I did my first ever breath session with Russ Alchin, who has become one of my really great friends, who sends me pictures often of him and Wim on a mountain, right? Like into my WhatsApp. I'm like, okay, Russ, you're off. If you're watching this, Russ, I love you. Namaste. And in 2023, I went back to Jersey after a year of committing myself to my running, my yoga, my sauna, my breath work, all of the things that I did at Saunton Sands, actually, my hot and cold, all of it, whilst building my wealth transformation coaching business through independent wealth at the time, channeling the STAR code, my 8 step transformational framework, which you can access if you're interested in the show notes instantly. You can get access to that. Only now do I fully understand what I was bringing through. And when I returned to Jersey to train again with Russ, to do Wim Hof again with Catherine, the breath took me to places that I just didn't expect. And when I went into the cold, I felt warm. It was weird. I'm not going to lie. But I knew in that moment I was ready. I was ready to leave my marriage. And at the start of 2024, I did. I did just that. I was naive. I'm not going to lie. I was naive. I naively thought that I'd dive straight into freedom and love. Two things that I really value, freedom and love. What else in life do you need? You need to be free to live a life that you love. Okay? It's my strap line of my business, right? If you go on my website, www.starwellstrategicplanners.com, you're going to find freedom to live a life you love. It's my strap line, okay? I care about freedom and I care about love, sovereignty, to be who you want to be. What else is there in life that's going to empower you to be wealthy? And that is really at the heart of what wealth means to me. But leaving was just the start of my awakening, okay? My awakening to wake up, right? When I left, everything flooded in. All the wounds that I was carrying. My identity dissolved. I didn't know how lost I was going to feel. I didn't know that was going to happen. If I'd have known, maybe, just maybe, I wouldn't have done it. I would have done it. I had to do it. But I was reminded of this really brutally over and over and over and over again over the last 18 months, and again, really, really recently. Fast forward to today, the 14th of September 2025, and I'm rebuilding Emma again today. And I do this every day. I'm rebuilding Emma with what matters to me. And I'm bringing this intention into my SOMA sessions for you and for me. The intention that we're going to create on Thursday, if you come with me, this Thursday, come in. If you're watching this after this Thursday come in, don't worry, there'll be always be another session you can register for the next one. And if you do register, you get access to other things. So don't fear not being able to come into my world. What happened recently? I want to talk about the recent cut and the recent lesson that took me deeper into this identity crisis and this resonance that I feel that I need to share with you. I realized that I placed huge importance on someone else. And I bang on about it constantly. And I put my worth on the shoulders of another person. And that is heavy for anyone to carry and to bear. In a simple moment, as I sipped a cappuccino, leaning in to a dedicated friend, I heard, I need to leave this place so I can meet people, right? And that's what they needed. That simple sentence, though, floored me. It floored me. It broke me again because of my core karmic lesson in this life of self-worth. As they talked about the things that they had, but still needing to, go and find these people, my mind whispered in that moment because I didn't share this. This was purely going through my inner world, in my mind, actually, where it needed to be brought out and explored. I was thinking, you have me right here. Why am I not enough? Why am I not enough for you? I didn't say it out loud, but I felt it at my very core. And I realized I was still placing my wealth, my worth in somebody else's hands or in someone else's presence, in somebody else, on somebody else's shoulders, which is just so wrong on every level because energy is everything and it transfers and it is that push energy. We have to bring it back to ourselves. And this is exactly where, if you didn't see it, the wheel of love comes in. I created a video recently. You can link it in the show notes, the wheel of love. In the wheel of love, the sixth segment of romance, not just the kind with another person, but the romance that you have with life, with your passions, with your purpose, with yourself. It's what stops you from giving your power away and putting it on someone else. When you understand the six frequencies of the wheel of love, spark, safety, depth, protection, truth, romance, you begin to see that mistaken identity isn't a permanent loss. Okay? It's simply signposting and guiding you back to love, back to self, back to your own frequency, back to you. If you haven't watched it, go watch the video because it's the perfect companion to this journey of mistaken identity alongside coming to the Soma Breath Meditation Workshop. And the rest of the night unfolded to match after this event happened with my friend. Okay, the rest of the night unfolded to match my lower vibration because I dropped completely into a low state of vibe. I was like vibing, then I wasn't vibing. Frequency is still my frequency. I'm in a vibration of love frequency, which is really high, about 500 hertz. I dropped down despite yoga, sauna, and my crew, the conversations were triggering me. The people that I usually love, I couldn't see anybody. I didn't want to see anyone the whole evening. I didn't want to be a part of it. The old question returned. Who the flipping heck am I? Why am I here? This isn't my place. I'm not meant to be here. And I went to bed last night in tears, okay? And I woke up in tears. And that's okay because, by the way, tears are a release. Let them flow. Don't hold them back. It's an important part of the release. It's an important part of your healing. Okay? That's why I'm a little bit baggy-eyed today. And then I channeled it into my purpose as the Wealth Rebel. I wrote this video to tell you this story. I put my running shoes on and I went for a mega run, 10K. And then I came back and I've hit record for you today. And now I'm ready to head off to see a beautiful friend of mine. Northern Coffee has just been born, so I'm heading to see my friend Alex, who's just created a beautiful coffee shop with a friend that I truly value to reset, recalibrate, and carry on. One step, one day, one breath at a time. I thought that I'd ascended, right? I really did. Yesterday, I was like, I have made it. I've ascended in the morning. Divorce is almost done. New role for me in a wealth management firm. My beautiful rhythm at Saunton yoga friends who see me. Whoop, I'm vibing and still more layers, more peeling of the onion. And that's okay. Okay? Micro practice for you today. A little gift for you. Just do this for 60 seconds. I just want you to sit tall and I want you to inhale gently, in for 3, out for 6. So let's do it together. Let's just do this for 60 seconds. Breathe in for 4, out for 6. So in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can carry on if you want. What you're doing when you do that is you're breathing slower. Your exhale lengthens beyond your inhale. Your nervous system learns, I am safe to be me. If you resonate with this, come to the next SOMA Breath workshop. I'll guide you through breath, music, movement, a journey back to self, to embody love, a love frequency that brings you home to you. The link is below. There is a recording. And if you join through the Star portal with Star 1 month for free, for a month, you get all the past, the present, the future SOMAs, plus your 22-minute daily dose, plus way more. Namaste.